Hey, my name is Suzanne Harris, and I am the founder of Project Change the World, a movement revolving around the belief that we can all make a difference. Our mission is to make the world a better place together, and we do that by inspiring others to make an impact by using their gifts. Our vision is to live in a world overflowing with love and kindness while overthrowing drugs and violence and all the other problems in the world today. Why, you ask? Well, there are just too many needs for us to sit around and do nothing. We hope to one day live in a world where people are standing up and stepping up to do what's right on a regular basis. I'll give you an example of this. On December 9th, 2012, the great people of Charlotte, including True Change Ministries and Project Change the World, united in front of Panther Stadium to share words of hope and acts of kindness to the homeless. Through music and spoken word, the strength of unity was instilled into the hearts and minds of Charlotte's homeless, and that if we work together, there is nothing which cannot be achieved. Remember, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Just as man can build buildings and stadiums, if we the believers unite in a common goal to end homelessness, then we can see the eradication of homelessness from within our cities. So there we stood with our crosses and banners, showing that we have hearts full of compassion and souls longing for justice.
No, I'm Major Green. I'm down here with the banners. What I was wanting to do is talk to you about your staffs that you have erected. The banners on it. You can hold the banners all day long. It's the actual sticks and staffs that are being used to erect it.
God, we just praise you. We thank you for this day, Lord God. We pray that you just protect us and give us guidance, Lord God, that you be glorified. We're here for you and you alone, Lord God. Lord God, let these people know that you love them, Lord God, that you care for them, Lord God.
Sovereign Lord, search my heart and make me clean. Like the man with leprosy, if you are willing, reach out and touch me. Deliver me from my inner infirmities, even the ones I've placed in. So spare me, Lord, from the other me, the one that doesn't want to experience your victory, because it's out of my comfort zone. So no longer I'm making my request known, that you make me new and allow me to indulge in your views. So what a life in you should be and see my plea. So search the parts of my heart that outsmart me. I'm asking, because you are the most high king, and I'm unworthy but want to experience your greatness, but I can't if where my treasure is encamped in fakeness. So your faithfulness is what gets me through. So I thank you for not giving up on a faithless fool. So search my mind and search my soul, and piece me together and make me whole. And when I'm on my knees to pray, and I can't find the words to say, I believe in you though I can see. So help out my unbelief. So search my mind and search my soul, and piece me together and make me whole. Because you're worthy, you're worthy. Because you're worthy, you're worthy.
Let us remember that what we have done here today was built by each of you, all of us working together. And the money of a rich man do not build this unit. Let us remember that the days when Christ died, right before he died, he prayed to his Father that we would all work together as one, together in a unified body. And if we work together for his will, there is nothing that we cannot do.
everything's in your hands. And the past I leave in the sand.
When Sean reached out to me, I never met Sean before this event, and when he reached out to me and asked me if I would be willing to be here today, my heart immediately said yes, because this is something that is extremely close to my heart. He had no way of knowing that, how important it is to me to be able to provide safe, warm, clean housing for everyone. Everyone deserves a place to be able to lay your head and not have to worry about your safety.
With the economy the way it is, soldiers coming home, people not being wealthy enough to afford health insurance, kids aging out of foster care, women escaping from domestic abuse, there are plenty of viable reasons for being homeless. It's not just about the drunk who doesn't care. And even if it was, should he not have a chance at a better life too? You can't tell me that when he was a little boy, he wanted to grow up and find himself in the situation he's in. We all make mistakes, so wouldn't we want forgiveness, understanding, and compassion if we were in those shoes? It's been given to us after all.
My name is Nicole Jaworski, and I am the founder and president of Serve Charlotte's Homeless, and we have had a nonprofit in Charlotte for over 3 years. And what we do with the homeless in the homeless community is we go out onto the street, we pass out food and blankets, we talk to them, we make sure that they know that we're there for them, and that even if the rest of society doesn't acknowledge them, that we do. And often it's just about talking to them and lifting them up and just giving them some hope, which is what they need, at least to try to turn their life around. We also have a meal service at the county building, and we've had that for about 1.5 years, where they come in and we serve them a hot meal. Homelessness, to me, I think, is definitely a complex issue, and I think a lot of people don't realize how complex it really is. Just getting to know a lot of the homeless people over the last 3 years, a lot of them I consider close friends. And it's funny because out on the street, people will look at me with my press badge on, talking to homeless people, and they don't know what I'm doing, and it scares them a little bit. And I think internally they question, well, why don't I do that? Like, why can't I talk to them, or why don't I give them something? So in a way, I think that's good, because at least it makes people look inside themselves. There are so many nonprofits and church groups and the government, and we're all doing different things in the homeless community, and we're very divided. And I think that if we could all work together, we could do a lot more to help homeless people.
The way I used to be, no, you'll never see, 'cause Jesus died for me upon old Calvary, upon old Calvary. He hung upon a tree to give us life eternally. So now I give to thee the love he gave to me when Jesus died for you upon old Calvary, upon old Calvary. He hung upon a tree to give us life eternally.
Matthew 15 and 24 says, Jesus came to save the lost. You, me, everybody around us, we're all the lost. I'm not saying that we're all currently lost, but at some point in your life, whether you're lost now, whether you were lost last week, whether you're on the path that might be lost tomorrow, at some point, everyone on the face of this planet is a part of that loss. And at some point, everyone on the face of this planet that intends to make heaven their home has to open up their heart and accept Jesus Christ. And so that one truth, that is the one thing that unites us. That is the one thing that we'll never be able to get away from. Had it not been for Jesus, none of us would be here.
That's right.
It doesn't matter whether or not you're driving in the nicest car, or you're living in the nicest of homes, or if you don't know where your next meal is going to come from. Had it not been for Jesus, you would not be here.
Hallelujah.
God is the man, the truth and the light, and He wants one thing, that is all life. I wanna go to you all out there. Did you take the time out this morning to thanking for your breath of air? So God, it's make my appearance on second down guitars. Have them look at me and push me away. So for the rest of my days, outweigh your name. Now let the crucifixion fill me so.
If we all gave a little, we could do a lot. But if we all gave a lot, we could potentially end homelessness. For what's impossible with man is possible with God. Let us not just be hearers of the word, but doers. It's not enough to just have faith in our words, because faith without works is dead. Let's activate Christ's power in us and walk in His love so that we can change the world.
Heart and not your heart.